calling on the government of Cameroon and armed groups to respect the human rights of all Cameroonian citizens, to end all the violence, and to pursue a broad-based dialogue without preconditions to resolve the conflict in the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon.
The clerk will report the title of the resolution.
House Resolution 358, resolution calling on the government of Cameroon and armed groups to respect the human rights of all Cameroonian citizens, to end all violence, and to pursue a broad-based dialogue without preconditions to resolve the conflict in the northwest and southwest regions.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from New York, Mr. Engel, and the gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Smith, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from New York.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and include extraneous material on House Resolution 358.
Without objection, so ordered.
I yield myself as much time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of this measure and, as I mentioned before, yield myself as much time as I may consume. I want to start by thanking Ms. Bass and Mr. Smith for bringing forward this resolution, which calls on the government of Cameroon and armed groups to respect the human rights of all Cameroonian citizens, to end all violence, and to pursue a broad-based dialogue without preconditions to resolve the conflict in the Anglophone regions of Cameroon. Since October 2017, the region has been mired in conflict with both the governments of Cameroon and armed separatists fighting one another and perpetrating human rights abuses. While armed actors refuse to pursue a negotiated settlement of the conflict, innocent civilians continue to suffer. According to UNICEF, more than 80% of the schools in the Anglophone regions of Cameroon remain closed, putting at risk the future prospects of children who are being denied access to education. In addition, 1.3 million people, including approximately 650,000 children, are in need of humanitarian assistance. This resolution urges the government of Cameroon to respect the fundamental rights of all Cameroonian citizens and follow through on initiatives developed to address grievances in the Anglophone region. It also urges separatist groups to engage with Cameroonian government officials, civil society, and religious leaders to express grievances and engage in efforts to resolve the conflict and to stop committing human rights abuses and inciting violence. For several months, the Swiss government has been attempting to mediate a peaceful resolution to this crisis, and I'm pleased this resolution demonstrates Congress's strong support for a negotiated settlement. I'm glad to support this resolution, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman from New York reserves the balance of his time.